God message today. You didn't find this message, it found you. Before you even opened your eyes this morning, the Spirit had already dispatched a warrior, not a warrior in armor of steel, but one cloaked in firelight and ancient thunder. His name is Sariel, and he is not just an angel, he is the guardian of flames, the one sent when warnings are too urgent for delay. He has stood outside your dimension, waiting for heaven's green light. And when it came not with gentle wind, but with a roar, a sound only souls like yours can feel, a call meant for the chosen. And now that you're here, now that your spirit has been summoned, let me speak plainly. You've been watched, not by heaven, not by your ancestors, not by love, but by someone with a distorted hunger, a being cloaked in familiarity, masked in memories, clothed in false affection. They once stood near your fire as if to warm their hands, but behind their smile they held a freezing dagger. Sariel has seen the shadow behind the screen. He watched it touch your name, trace your digital breath, steal your whispers in the dark. He knows what you do not, and what he saw caused even his immortal breath to tremble. The messages you once deleted, archived, the photos you thought were private, saved, your silence interpreted as permission. But it wasn't, it never was. You didn't ask to be breached, you didn't ask to be drained, you didn't open the gate, not with words, but something in your spirit, in your trust, gave them room. And now they've made a home in your energy, not with love, with intention, with precision, with darkness disguised as protection. And while you've been wondering why everything feels heavy, why your joy flickers like a dying bulb, why your blessings seem stalled, the truth has been circling just above your awareness. You thought it was tiredness, but it was theft, spiritual theft, electromagnetic leeching of your divine code. Serial says, you have become a walking scroll of prophecy, and someone tried to scribble on your pages, and now the divine council has intervened. They broke the silence because your life force is being negotiated without your permission. Do you remember that strange chill last night? That random phone restart? That sensation that someone was standing behind you, though no one was in the room? That wasn't paranoia. That was the flame guardian whispering, get up, because the one who watches you is no stranger. It's the friend who asked for your phone to check the time. It's the ex who said they only want peace. It's the relative who said family first but moved like a spy. It's the one you once called safe. But Sariel looked past their words. He stared straight into their intention, and what he saw wasn't love, it was envy, it was control, it was the obsessive attempt to own what cannot be owned, your destiny. And heaven can no longer be silent because your destiny is on the table. They've already rewritten your next 3 months in their mind, planning what to manipulate, where to insert guilt, what to leak, when to bait you back into the storm. But not this time, not after this message, because this is the disruption they feared. This is where their thread starts to burn. Heaven never intervenes without purpose, and when it does, it sends warriors with messages sealed in thunder. This message is the thunder, and your name is in the echo. You've been feeling off because someone's shadow has been overlapping your light. Every gut feeling you ignored, every red flag you justified was your spirit trying to warn you. But you were too kind, too soft, too trusting. The Flame Guardian says that ends tonight because spiritual warfare doesn't always begin with demons in the night. Sometimes it begins with someone asking, "Can I see your phone real quick?" Sariel says you have 3 days, not to panic, but to act, because heaven honors free will. And while you must speak it out loud right now, say, "I release the one who has spiritually invaded me. I reclaim my vibration. I command my protection. I tear every soul cord tied without my divine consent. I am not yours. I am sacred, and I revoke your access." Say it again. Now feel the pressure in your chest. That's not fear. That's your fire rising. The fire they thought they could snuff out. The fire they copied, mocked, envied. But it's back now. And this time it burns with heaven's wind behind it. You were chosen not just for miracles but for messages like this. Not everyone gets warnings with angelic breath baked into the words, but you did, because you were almost overtaken. The ones watching you, they weren't just curious, they were calculating. They started with your patterns, your playlists, your silence, and now they want your path. But the path is sovereign, the light is returning, because someone tried to hack into what only God can ordain, and heaven said, "No more." Now, Sariel demands one more act. Take your phone, place it face down. Say, "This is not your portal, this is not your mirror. I reclaim the digital and the spiritual. My voice is mine, my silence is mine, my light is locked. You no longer have access." Tonight, before sleep, light anything, even a match. Let the flame know you remember. You remember who you are. You are not weak. You are not naive. You are not an easy target. You are reborn in fire. You are watched by the flame guardian himself. And every breath you take after this moment is protected. You may see signs over the next 72 hours. A message from someone strange, a glitch while you journal, a chill as you stand alone. Pay attention. These are confirmations that the severing is working. And one more thing, write their name on paper. You know who it is. Even if you doubt it, your spirit knows. Write it. Say, "You no longer live here. I return your energy. I return your intentions. I return your shadow." Burn it, bury it, rip it, let it vanish, because only after the removal does the restoration come. And Cyril says the restoration is massive. The moment you reclaim your energy, You'll feel the shift. Your voice will deepen. Your vision will clear. Your dreams will return. Your body will rest again. Because the spirit that was pulling on you no longer can. Now you know the truth. And it's not just digital, it's spiritual, it's prophetic, it's sacred. Because you are. And now that you've read this far, the heavens are waiting. Not just watching, waiting. Waiting to see what you do next. Will you scroll away like it's another message? Or will you rise like the flame carrier you were born to be? They thought you'd break, but you read this. They thought you'd doubt, but you remembered. And now the fire cannot be stopped. Not now. Not when the guardian is watching. Not when the heavens have already begun shifting your path back into alignment. They lost because you chose truth, and truth never returns void. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 and 11 if you believe in God.